Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So today I thought I would do a little first impressions of the Remedy Vitamin C Serum, which I picked up actually at Target yesterday. They had a little set where you get a cleanser, vitamin C serum, and a mini moisturizer. I think it was 19 bucks, I want to say. So yeah, so I've got, I think it's a half size of the vitamin C serum. I've tried a few other products from Remedy, their dark spot serum and their healthy aging serum, which I both enjoyed. And I thought it was time to pick up their vitamin C serum. So here we go. So this is a half size, which is actually perfect because I love a couple other vitamin C serums that I have. Well, actually, I love the Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow. I love that stuff. So anyway, so I didn't want to be too communal and buy the full size, but I thought, you know, if I get a cleanser and a moisturizer, then it seems worth it. So, okay, so let's see. So they recommend using this on dry skin after cleansing, which I did cleanse. The self-tan spray has been a little out of control. Can you tell? I'm a little too self-tan, but okay, it's too late for that. I scrubbed a little bit and it became less brown, but yeah, it's, yeah, too much self-tanner is never a good thing. So they say apply this to dry skin, and they also recommend using this at night and in the morning. Personally, for me, at night, I'm focusing on other ingredients. I'm not using vitamin C at night. I prefer to focus on other ingredients that I can't use in my daytime routine. So this one's got ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a vitamin C derivative. What else do we have? Hyaluronic acid, panthenol. Let's see, we've got superoxide dismutase, ergothioneine, plankton extract, some algae types of ingredients, turmeric, some brightening ingredients. Looks pretty nice. So give it a little shake. I don't know if it needs a shake or not, but here we go. Okay, so it comes in a pump bottle, which is nice. So do we turn this or not? I turned it. Okay, so it comes out like a lotiony serum, which is a little different than most vitamin C. Well, ascorbic acid, I guess I'll say. It has a little scent, but nothing really noticeable. Probably just from the ingredients, but it feels nice, so. That was probably a dime-sized amount I just used on my forehead, but my skin is very dry right now. There we go. Yeah, it has a little bit of a scent, probably maybe from the turmeric or something, but it's not bad and I don't notice it. It definitely has a radiant finish to it, but I'll give it a minute to soak in. Usually what I do is, in my morning routine, I will cleanse, tone, apply my vitamin C, give that a second to soak in, get my hair care stuff ready. Then after I get that ready, then I apply my moisturizer and sunscreen. While my sunscreen soaks in, that's when I curl my hair, so it gives sunscreen 5 or 10 minutes to just soak in. Or if there's something else I want to layer in it, then it has a nice few minutes in between to kind of soak in. But it feels nice. I would say I probably used 2 pumps on my full face. And I didn't put any on my neck, but I'll put a little on my neck, I guess. There we go. But it feels pretty nice. It feels very elegant, which most vitamin C or ascorbic acids don't feel super lotiony or elegant, but they're kind of working underneath everything. Okay, feels nice. I'm going to apply my moisturizer over it, and that is, let me find it, Dr. Whitney Bow Glow Moisturizer. It's pretty thick, but it's really, really nice for winter, for dry skin. So yeah, this vitamin C serum feels nice. Ethyl ascorbic acid, I would say ascorbic acid is probably my favorite vitamin C ingredient because it's just the most researched and studied, but all these other derivatives may be as good. We're not sure. They just haven't done as much research on it. And in the long run, maybe we'll find out that all these derivatives are as good and more easy to fit in your routine and not as acidic, you know, plays well with other products or peptides and things like that. Yeah, I like it. So I call it the Vitamin C Brightening Complex. Actually, you know what? They gave a moisturizer in this. I'm just going to put a little bit of that over my Bow Glow. That's what I should have used. They gave a tiny moisturizer. Let's see. And it's got a little seal on it. Sorry, I didn't even think of using that. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind, but let's see. This one is thick too. And it feels nice. You know what? It's winter. It was like negative 25 out. The more moisturizer, the better right now. Yeah, this moisturizer has no scent. Feels pretty nice. And tonight I'll try the cleanser out. Rich Cream to Foam Cleanser. There we go. Feels nice, not too shiny. So what's in the moisturizer? Bare Repairing Moisturizer. Let's look at that. Glycerin, grapeseed oil, I like that. Squalane, jojoba oil, ceramides. Got peptide in there, it looks like. Half of the matrix, so 3,000. Peptide, maybe? Licorice root, which is great for brightening. And then some fatty acids and aloe leaf. So, looks pretty nice. I would buy a full size of this. It feels really nice and silky on the skin. And then what sunscreen should I top it all off with today? That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the CosRX Invisible Ultralight Sunscreen. There's a little bit of sun out, not too much, but even in the winter you need sunscreen. Probably not as high powered as sunscreen you need in the summer, but you still need sunscreen, especially if it's snowy where you are. The sun bounces right off that and onto your face. So anyway, yeah, my skin feels super nice right now. I'm pretty happy with that. I wish ascorbic acid could have that lotiony texture to it, but it's watery and it just not very stable and very, very high maintenance ingredient, but it is really worth it. So yeah, so these two felt really nice, and I'll do the cleanser tonight. The packaging feels really nice, and it's nice to have something that's not ascorbic acid, so you don't have to worry about keeping it, using it really fast before it goes bad, because it just lasts a little bit longer. But yeah, I will link to this little set below. It certainly seems worth it if you've been interested in any of these. And you know what? If I end up liking this moisturizer, I've got a little bit of a travel size, so feels nice. And I have a link to everything else I use below too. And I'm just going to top it off now. My foundation, the Dr. Jart BB cream. I don't know what happened with this one, but it went to empty really fast, but it seems like all of the ingredients are like, I don't know, I've been dumping it out this way. It seems like the packaging just didn't work very efficiently. So you know what, I'm going to dampen my beauty blender and then I'll apply it quick. Gotta dampen the beauty blender. And a little tip, if you live near a TJ Maxx, I've seen beauty blenders on sale there for like $5. Or you could get the generic ones. I have found the generic ones are pretty close to the real thing. So, unless you're a beauty blender snob, which maybe some people are dedicated to it. I'm gonna see what I can ooze out of this Dr. Jart today. Yeah, it seems like it's all stuck around the pump. I don't know. And this, I have two shades of this formula now. This one is I think it's medium to tan. Light medium to medium, which is what I use when I have a spray tan. And when I don't have a spray tan, then I just use fair to light. When I have a spray tan, I use light medium. Yeah, I'm just I just feel like I don't want to let any of it go to waste, so I'm just kind of resurrecting it out of the packaging crevices. Not ideal, but stuff's not cheap, and I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm too cheap to do that. Okay. Yeah, I've been using this like this now for about a month. So I'm sure it wasn't empty. Okay. And I will finish with a little bit of my favorite Jour Soft Focus Set Hydrate and Set Reset Powder. It's the Da-da-da. There we go. I'm all ready to go for the -5-degree weather. But normally my skin would be dry and cracking and like bleedy, maybe. And it's not, because I'm so hydrated and I'm so full of layering moisturizers on. And I've been taking those Life Extension Skin Ceramide Support Supplements. And it seems to actually keep my skin, and everything feels a lot more moisturized than it did like during winters in the past. So I don't know if that's the trick or not, but everything seems to be working well. So anyway, curious if you guys have had a chance to check this one out yet. I know a lot of you have and have left your thoughts, so leave them below, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.